Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope for April the 28th, 2021. Okay, so how you today? I want to come on before the sun went down here in Atlanta. To go ahead and give you a reading because I have to come back and do a private reading, personal. And if you hear some music in the background, I hope YouTube don't try and flag me. That's my teenager blasting my speaker like she's in an outdoor concert or something upstairs. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay, so I refreshed my Sage. Hey, Reese. I refreshed my Sage, Thyme, and Rosemary. Oh, it smells so good. So that's our offering there for insight, clarity, healing, and prosperity. Cleansing for our spiritual table here. Please remember that this is going to be a general reading. I try and pick up as much messages as I can. Sometimes I do forget things. Sometimes it's not meant for me to say things that I see. I have to go with my own judgment because I'm still broadcasting on YouTube. And I also don't want to, put information out there as a scare, as to scare people to start a upheaval, so that kind of sucks, but if you ever feel like you also see something in the reading or in the spread, because you also have intuition, okay? So if you see something in the spread that that is meant for you, then that's part of the reading. I don't know who messages is for. Don't rely on me just to give you every little inch of message in the reading in a 30-40 minute, however long I be on the table here, okay? Now, some things I am glad of is because in yesterday's reading, the first two cards that I showed you that came out in the pre-shuffle, which was the bad health card and the gift, that was for that message. Little did I know until later on that night, I talked to a family member, and her son, girlfriend was in the hospital for a tubercle pregnancy. She was rushed to the hospital for a tubercle pregnancy. And that's the first thing that I said when I showed you the two cards came out in the pre-shuffle, about a baby, a gift, the bad health card in reverse, that the pregnancy or the gift of a baby, the birth of a baby, would be favorable. Okay. So a lot of these messages, I'm not exempt. A lot of them has meaning for me. Just because any reader on YouTube, don't think that those readings that they say and do does not resonate with them and does not pertain to them also. Okay. All right. So, of course, I did pass on the message to her. At the end of the day, it's still her decision. But as you know, I just recently buried a close family member, my mother's niece, last week. And less than a week, we have an option of having a new birth to the family. As source taketh, he also giveth. So I hope and pray that everything goes the way according to fate that's supposed to play out for that. And the reason I was talking about that is because I started to put the cards back and not even mention it. You get me? So a lot of the times I must continue to try and follow my own intuition, whether the messages I feel are not for me or for me too. Okay. A lot of things that I do miss in the messages once I log off. And believe me, I'm not the only one on YouTube that does it. Okay. It's kind of like a writer's block it's not about being camera shy, but it's just like you're channeling and you're trying to get as much message as you can. And then sometimes after you go back and watch the video, you pick up or see messages that you missed. Okay, so that's why it's always important to come back and look at a video days, weeks, months later. because something that you were not paying attention to may stand out to you later on, right? Okay. So when you add up today's date, it does come up to a 10. So something is about to play out for you as a result. Yes. Y'all do know, I see Jupiter trying to pop out. You do know that I follow Vedic Sidereal and practice Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western. So that means that we are still in Aries season until May the 16th. And then I will move into Taurus. Okay. Rahu is still in Taurus. K2 is still in Scorpio. I believe that Mars is in Gemini. Venus, Mercury, and the Sun is in Aries for me. A couple of days ago, we had a full moon for Libra, also for me, not Scorpio. So let's see. Fourth house, which is Cancer, and first house, Aries. So I feel so far looking at this is that a lot of you are planning on or doing a lot of work around the house. I feel that I hear refreshing yourself. So it could be with your attitude, with your demeanor, the way you speak, the way you talk, the way you look. You could be changing your hairstyle. You could be also changing your diet or things that you decide to eat. Your health factors you are looking closer to. You're paying more attention to your spirituality, to your intuition. I just feel that overall, it's kind of like you're doing a makeover. Also with your home here, okay? You could be doing your spring cleaning, if you want to call it that, giving away old things like furniture, clothes, articles of things that you do not want anymore. And it's kind of like you wanting to, I hear, lift a heavy burden, or lift that heavy energy from your home. So some of you could be practicing feng shui, which is very good. I love that. And I feel that you coming more into who you are right now. This is what your desire is to show yourself, and also like to show people or show the world who you are. Now, some of you could have a birthday from April the 28th, or you had a birthday from April the 16th coming up through May the 16th. And the sun is illuminating, because I will see you as an Aries, okay? So the sun is illuminating these things to you. The sun is illuminating your exuberance. Okay, you're seeing who you are. You wanting to shine. You wanting to step out to the world. You wanting to just show yourself more. Okay, I know we're still in the pandemic, but you get what I'm saying. You're just realizing and seeing who you are right now, and your actions that you're taking. And if this does not resonate with you right now, it can. Okay, all between now of spring and summer up until the end of the year. I just feel that you're changing from the inside out. All of the healing that you have done, the insight, the clarity, the gaining of wisdom, using that wisdom, turning it into insight, and doing things and taking action about it. Okay. You also are realizing who you are as coming from the past, right? Coming from the past, going from now in your present into your future. I feel that you're wanting to do or is doing things that make you feel more secure when it comes to your choices about people, about relationships, dealing with family members, how you navigate and deal with co-workers, how you show and exude yourself at work. Okay. Anything that makes you feel secure, that's what you're doing. Now, some of you also could be thinking about moving, traveling, doing something for yourself, as thinking of a vacation. Okay, in the month of July. And I feel that right now, your actions that you're doing to support yourself, you're doing them immediately, or you have been doing them like ASAP. Okay, you're making that decision and you're taking action now, because you're realizing that everything that you need to do, you got to do it on your own. If you're doing entrepreneurship, nobody's going to help you. Okay, some of you that started this may thought, okay, my family going to help me. And this, no, they're not. Okay. They're not. And that's also a realization to you that really I'm on my own. Some of you may have been on your own for the past year, could be also a separation or a divorce or a breaking up of a relationship. Some of you may also have moved out from a relationship or moved on, or this is something that you're thinking about. Okay, how you're going to do more things on your own right now. You're realizing how much more you have to rely on yourself. Now, some of you also could be Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, still have it in your chart. See, this is what I was talking about, the highest and the lowest. Okay, now a lot of us as a collective have been going through the lowest aspect when all of us had that pandemic to start for us as a collective last year. Okay, that was our lowest point. And I feel right now we still are getting more into that inspiration of hope, inspiration of healing, inspiration of, okay, like things are going to get better, things are going to get better, socially things are going to get better. Now please remember also that we're in the pre-shadow phase of Mercury going retrograde toward the end of next month. Okay, so do expect that things that you thought or felt that was going to make you feel secure, or how you looked at things that made you feel secure, you may be changing that aspects altogether. Okay, because I feel that you're wanting to get control of the situation, of your life, of what you're doing, of yourself, of your dreams, of your aspiration, getting control of your wishes so that you can do the proper steps to help to make them manifest. Okay, you also, I feel, are getting more control of your home, your kids, your boyfriend, girlfriend, same sex, marriage, spouse, however it is for you. I feel that you're trying to also understand whoever that you're dating or living with or married to. This other person may not be fully putting in a lot of effort or support when it comes to your home dynamics. Okay. And again, if I say this and it does not resonate with you right now, that can change in the blink of an eye, by the weekend, by the start of May. Okay. That's why I always tell you I do more of predictions. That is more of my gift on my channel. Okay, so you may not even see this or know what I'm talking about, but sooner or later you're going to realize that the type of support that you thought you had, you don't really see it, you're not feeling it, because Cancer fourth house is I feel. Some of you don't really feel supported. You don't really feel secure, can be, as you did in the past, dealing with friends, family, or this lover or this spouse. Okay. And so some of you may be thinking or feeling or did take the action, I might as well just be by myself. I feel that I'm purifying, okay, my own self, so that I can resurrect or to bring in new things for myself in my path. Okay. Now, some of you may have family members or friends to throw up some type of secrets or bring out some gossip or something like that. That secrets and gossip has been coming out the past couple of days. Okay. And it can wait until Mercury does fully go retrograde, or it also can come out in the month of Cancer season here. Okay, Cancer season all the way up to Scorpio. Whenever some type of gossip or secret needs to be expelled, it's helping you to purify your situations and what you have around you so that you can eliminate those people and that situation. Okay, that's called clearing and purging. Scorpio, 8th house. Because something that you see, something that you're dealing with, or people, a person that you're dealing with, you may not see that they're not stable. They may be showing you glimpses that it may be better that I be on my own, because this person is on and off about how they support me, how they're in my life, how I give them support. Okay, I do things on my own, but this person keeps coming to me even as my spouse or my lover or a family member, asking for support. Some of you may feel just because we're family don't mean I have to keep supporting you. Okay, I'm trying to live and do stuff on my own. Why can't you? Right? So it can be also Mercury retrograde. Don't only bring back old school members, old family members you haven't seen in a while, family, what is it? Childhood friends, ex-lovers, running back into your spouse again. However the case may be, something will be resurrected for you to have to purify again. Okay. And you may feel like, okay, this person is coming back into my life. I don't want to keep trying to call it closure, but it can be, are you ready? Do you want to resurrect this relationship? Do you feel that you can control it again, or, have some type of sense of control over it? Because whatever it was or whoever it was, at some point in time, I feel that it was separation, even if it was family. Okay, because the 8th house is showing you some type of sudden shift or a shocking moment, a transformation, something that you need to know that right now could be about to show you is all or nothing. Either you is or you ain't. Okay, that's how we say it down here in Atlanta. Either you is or you ain't. Which one you gonna do? Right? All right. Now, it also could be about your money, tiger's eye. Some of you could be a fire sign. Remember, you're more than one zodiac sign. I want you to get out of that Western astrology that, oh, you're just one Leo. No, you're not. Okay? You're all 4 elements of this earth. You're fire, you're water, okay? You're earth and your air. Your whole body and soul is composed of all 4 elements of this earth. Okay, tiger's eye. I have my tiger's eye upstairs by my bathtub. Self-confidence through God confidence. Okay, believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Source is working through you to give you more energy, to give you this confidence that you need. And remember that tiger's eye works very good with fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay, to help them to contain or help to control that fire within them. Okay, yes. So the tiger eye, the self-confidence is here as first house, representing Aries. That you need this self-confidence right now because, like I already said, you're realizing that you got to do more of something that you got to do on your own. You may not see it or be going through it right now, but you're about to. Okay, because that Scorpio energy is coming through, and I believe that next month, full moon, will be Scorpio for me. Okay, thank you, Angel. So by the next 30 days, something is coming towards you that you're going to have to get back control of in your life, in your home. It can be something also that may resurrect. It could be some secret, a gossip. Your money also, you may need to get control of your money, such as saving your money for something that may happen out of the blue. You may thought that your plumbing at home was stable, but it wasn't. Okay, it could be anything. So I'm giving you clues. So believe in yourself by believing in the strength that source is giving you. Okay, and the strength that source is giving you is the way that you're going to be projecting or exuding or showing people that you have confidence and the strength. Okay, during this time of trouble, because 8th house of Scorpio can be trouble sometimes, a lot of times. This even could be about your job. Some of you may end up quitting your job or getting fired. You're going to wonder how and what you're going to do to pay your rent. You're going to have the self-confidence to really show who you are. If you're switching over from a 9-to-5 job into entrepreneurship, If that's going to make you feel more secure, you're needing to gain that self-confidence right now to keep pushing forward. Because remember that entrepreneurship, you're not going to have 100 sales a day. Okay? So this is the time to show and exude that strength of confidence. The next one is stress. See, stress reduction. Distress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Because I believe that whatever is coming up for you is about to be a huge shift. And you're going to need that desire, that self-confidence, that tenacity is what I hear. Courage and willpower. Some of you also may be Virgo or Gemini. Oh, okay. Mars is in Gemini right now. Yes. I don't even know why I started out with these. Because these are I call them just my emotional cards. This is not the proper title, but this is what I call them. Yeah, there you go. Busy times and multitasking. Okay. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reason for why you're being busy. The reason that you're trying to keep yourself busy, for some of you, this is a general reading, is because you don't want to purify something that somebody may be coming back to you for, which can be to resurrect a relationship. You may have to give an answer to somebody. You may have to cut somebody off. You may have to serve somebody divorce or separation papers. Okay. You are keeping yourself busy is what I hear, to avoid a situation. Okay. Something that you may need to separate soon from, because now you're seeing that this makes me feel more secure for and within myself if I do this. Okay, this is how and what I'm about to do to get control of my situation, of my home, of my money, of my hours at work, putting in more hours because that's what you desire to do. Okay. It also could be that this is what I need to do, is to have this conversation with this other person. Some of you may feel that somebody is coming back to try and resurrect a relationship. And like I said, we're in a pre-shadow of Mercury Retrograde. Okay, so some of you may already start to see some people coming back from your past. That doesn't mean that you have to be with them. Okay, so this is the time that Tiger's Eye self-confidence, that you're going to be able to exude and show your character, your strength, your tenacity. You're able to make a decision and to stick by it, to continue the actions that you're doing right now for yourself. Okay, a lot of you are seeing that the path that you're on right now, you're secure. You feel better. Okay, and you don't want anybody coming back trying to control you, control the situation, trying to move back in with you to control your house, right? So a lot of you, this is a self-confidence that you're gaining now for when the situation happens. Okay, yes. This is, make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. That's why I was saying that have the self-confidence to say no. That's part of this also. Have the confidence to say no. Somebody's coming back to ask for something. Oop. And all of these, see there, control issues. What I tell you. What I tell you. Right? Y'all know when I start channeling, that's it. Okay, yellow Jasper. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. And I just said that you don't want the stress. I don't want the stress, boo-boo kitty. No, I don't. I'm already in some type of routine to de-stress myself. Taking time for myself. If you're not, you need to. Okay, you can be, you're one of the people who, which is one of your God-given strengths or source-given strength. The type of person that you are, you always saying yes, you always helping somebody. Okay, that also can be helped to build your own self-confidence, which is helping other people. Okay, fine, but who's going to help you? Who's going to take care of you once you fall out? You have to take care of yourself still in order to take care of somebody else. That can be, for a lot of you, what you need to get control of. Okay, can be what you're purifying right now as 8th house Scorpio, as a transition for your soul care. Some of you are so stressed out that you're losing your own self-confidence. And the more you're losing your self-confidence, you're making yourself work even more harder. Okay? Even if it comes to entrepreneurship, it's going to build, but don't kill yourself, okay, in the process of it. Then you're not going to be able to see the fruition. Your last card is forgiveness heals. There go that person coming back. Time to release repressed anger at it is blocking your health and happiness. And y'all know I don't use these cards very much. So for whatever reason I pulled them. Somebody needed to hear this. And we have aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Your transformation is already taking you down your proper path of where you need to be. Okay? For your future. For now and in your future. You're already discovering or have discovered part of your divine life purpose. A lot of you, this is what you're working toward. But you also got to rest. You got to recharge. You got to recharge and settle your mind and your body. Remember that you have to take care of this shell that houses your mind and your spirit. Okay? Understand why you are keeping yourself so busy. I feel that a lot of you with this tiger eye, fire signs, the fire within you wants to succeed. And I understand that. Okay? Source understands that too. But once you discover what or part of what your divine life purpose is, you don't have to rush toward it. Okay? Just have the confidence to keep getting up every day and putting the desire and the action behind it. Okay? And exuding and showing that this is who you are now. Showing and exuding and acting like you are secure. Somebody also could be coming back to you after they have ghosted you, because their excuse was they were so busy. They were multitasking. Can be other people, jobs, situations, their own entrepreneurship. Okay. But really what it was is that they lacked the self-confidence. And because of that, it stressed them, not knowing what truly their divine life purpose was, or understanding of that. And wanting to control the situation between the both of you. So this same person can be coming back to resurrect this relationship. Let me put something on this. I feel that whoever you are watching this, that you are going to have more control over yourself, your mind, and your own soul right now, regardless of whoever comes back in your life or tries to. I feel that you are more self-confident right now, and you are showing people that I'm making time for me. Make time for self-care. I'm in control now. Okay? Maybe you allowed this person to have control in your life to some extent. And this is why now you see, let me forgive this person. Because some of you are realizing too, by gaining more self-confidence, thank you, angels, that forgiveness heals. Not for the other person, but for you. Hey, male Scorpio. I missed you. Some of you is like, okay, let me forgive this person for myself so that I can finish my own healing process. It's not to offer or feel or give forgiveness to this other person to help to boost their ego. Okay, they may seem like it. If they do, let them take it and run with it. Okay, because I feel that that person is never going to get control of their life anyway. To a certain extent, they're never going to make time for their own self-care. But this is very important for you, because you are the one that is trusting the signs and listening to your own inner guidance that is going to lead to your fulfillment. Don't worry about somebody else's fulfillment, because they need to understand intuitively what's their divine life purpose. That's not your job to point that out to them. It's your job to distress yourself, to rest, recharge, and revive yourself. Okay? Keep the self-confidence and keep believing in yourself. Take charge in things in your life when it's time to take charge. Don't have control issues all during your periods of your lifetime when there's no need for control. Let things flow. So that may tell me I need to use that other deck. Okay, see there, the Sun card. You need to rest, recharge, and revive your energy. Some of you are stressed and tired. You also are unhappy. It may not necessarily be about somebody else. It could just be that you're unhappy because now that you are discovering what part of your life purpose is, you're unhappy from the things and the choices that you have made up until this point. And now you're having more courage and tenacity to change that. Okay? Yes? That willfulness to get that vitality back, right? To have and get that self-realization. Some of you are letting go of this ego so that love can come in. Some of you may be Pisces or have Pisces very strong in your chart. Some of you are battling also with vices. It can be smoking, drinking, sexual affairs, drugs or any kind, whether it's prescription or illegal. Letting go of that ego it's okay to keep some of it, okay? But a lot of you are realizing that I don't need to sit in control issues. Long as I have control over my own self, that's what's going to make me feel secure. That I'm not going to let anybody else have control over me anymore. That's your divine life purpose, okay? Ooh, there it go. Like I said, some of you, it was about rivals with your family. So a sister, a brother, your own mom, your own dad, it can be. Love triangles, okay? Third party situations. Like I said, being up under someone else's influence, the control issues. You were not happy overall because some of you realize, remember I said about the secrets and gossip, it may not have been right now, but coming from your past, it could be that you left a situation because you learned of some type of, you were part of a love triangle. Other people was involved, right? So now you're so much more confident to have control over your life by asking more questions, who you let in your life, who you are going to let stress you and not stress you, who you are going to not let uncharge your batteries, okay? Who you're going to give time, money, and energy to, who you are willing to be busy for or to do tasks or errands for, right? There you go, the love. I missed you too, Mel. Love, romance, joy, bliss, heart, and that's the sun. You know that, right? The sun is your love and your heart, your bliss, your joy, your contentment, your vitality. You being purposeful, directing your own life with control, not by somebody else's influence. Okay? But I feel that some of yes. Remember, I always said, when you let go of that ego or the control issues of how stuff is supposed to unfold or turn out, okay? Some people have so much control issues like, okay, universe, I want my lover, my new person, to come in at 12:01 a.m. on a Tuesday on 10/1/2022. Okay? Some of you got so much control issues, but you're learning that divine purpose is not your control. And as you're letting go some of that ego, when it's time source and you send me this person, okay, but I understand through my own control issues, I need to let some of this other stuff go so that I can truly have joy, romance, and be blissful, live in contentment, to allow real affection to come in and fulfillment. Okay? And we have forgiveness and fulfillment here twice on the table. Something is about to be fulfilled, and I feel that it's going to be your heart center. But some of you finally realize that something true for me won't or can't come in or be served to me until I let go of this other stuff that I'm in a rival with. It also could be your own self that you're in a rival with. Okay? It is some forgiveness here, whether you need to give it or receive it. Okay? That's also going to help you with fulfillment. If somebody needs to come to you and apologize, let them apologize. That don't mean you have to be back with them. You may even be telling yourself, I don't even need your apology. But you know, if you accept somebody's apology, that also helps them to understand their divine purpose. Okay? That also teaches them on how to give and to receive. Right? Ooh, okay. All right. So deep commitment, uncommon bonds, family, reawaken. Yeah, I could read upside down. Reawaken lost hopes and manifest deep desires. Like I said, you're not going to be able to finally be fulfilled with that manifestation of the deep desire that you want, even for your own self. If you're not ready for a love relationship or however the case may be, it's not going to come in anyway until you are revived. Okay? Yes? You can't have a new person to come in and you are exhausted. You're stressed out. Your vibration and your frequency is so low. How are you going to be a beacon of light for this new person to find you? I'm preaching to my own self right now because I had an extreme headache because I'm sitting around drinking Starbucks coffee on an empty stomach. Something that I did not need. Okay? So we all got trials and tribulations that we're trying to learn from. Yes? All right. So we got the strength card in reverse. Like I said, gaining that self-confidence, gaining back that tenacity, that willpower, gaining that courage to even date again, to be open with your heart center for a deep commitment. Yes? Some of you are not monogamous. You're still in a third. You may not even know it, baby girl, baby boy, okay? Because the third person came out here. Some of you may thought that person got rid of that person. Oh, I'm not even dealing with that person no more. You know, Disney, yeah. Some of you do know it because you're keeping yourself busy. Well, I'm going to stay late at work. I'm finna put in some extra hours because you don't want to go home. You don't want to go home. You don't want to talk. You don't want to face this person. You don't want to deal. You don't want to take the courage and the willpower for yourself to remove yourself Because the secret is going to come out again. Some of you already learned the secret the first time. Now you're finna learn it again. Okay? Some of you are just needs to stop being so hospitable or hospital not hospital. Why I keep getting the hospital? Somebody may be going to the hospital. Hospitality. This is why you're stressed. Okay? You also are blocking your own creative endeavors by being stressed, undercharged. You can't have, like I said in the beginning, a writer's block or creative block because you're stressed and your mind can't be creative right now. Some of you need to take more authoritative over whoever is. Now, this could be a family, even your mama. Okay? Your dad, a sister, a aunt that watches over you, even grandma. I'm finna throw grandma in there too. Okay? Somebody is in your surroundings or instill in your mind some type of way where you're still allowing this person to have some type of influence. Whether you're waiting on them to come back to resurrect this relationship, to apologize, because you still do love them. That's no problem. Okay? But you need to understand, like I said, 8th house of Scorpio, either you is or you ain't. If you're going to still let this person control you in your life, then you are. You're all down with it. Okay? So continue to be stressed. Continue to keep ripping and running around for this person. They keep making you stay busy. Could also be making you work, okay, to bring in the money to pay this, to pay that, right? And some of you, it's just like, I just want time for myself. Who am I? Hey, Stagner. Some of you are about to be the opposite, where you're about to take control, get your own vitality and happiness back, love and even more love and joy for yourself, do your own heart's desire, which is doing you first house, changing your hair, changing your haircut, color, gaining weight, losing weight, working out, running. Okay, your whole appearance can also be changing here. You're stepping in and gaining control because some of you know as a fulfillment that I need to be revived and looking better and healthy and happy and joyful because I'm manifesting a deep desire with somebody, a new relationship. And I'm going to need to strengthen the willpower, okay, spiritually, emotionally, and mindfully to take on this new, look at there, the wheel at the bottom. Change is here. Now, for some of you, this may come closer or sooner than you think, okay? Because Jupiter is going retrograde in Aquarius in June, going back to Capricorn. So some of you could be Aquarius, Capricorn. That cycle is over. You got a new synchronicity coming in. Some of you may have also seen the synchronistic event or cycle that this person keeps doing the same thing. And for some of you with the strength card in reverse, you keep falling for it. And this is why soon now you're about to get control. You're telling yourself, no, not another cycle. No, I'm not. See, power. You're gaining your power back. Some of you also may get very emotional. This could be an argument or a fight after some type of secret or gossip or something that is revealed. You also, the more that you're gaining this tenacity, you're gaining more and more of your power back. Because your feelings and emotions also could be very turbulent right now where you need to ground yourself. Because all this recharge, revive, losing your vitality, you're unhappy, you're unsettled, not resting, okay? You're losing your power. And you're figuring out part of your divine life purpose right now is for change, not to lose your power, but to help to bring in change, right? Synergy, yes. Mix your energy with the energy of the universe that is giving you to create more power, okay? And like I was just saying, to get out to more into nature, to ground yourself, eat more green vegetables and fruit. And there it go, love and compassion. For yourself, and a mate is coming in. Some of you may have already met this person, but some of you, I really feel that maybe you haven't. Not while you're exhausted like this. The universe won't serve you a new love. This can be for some of you while you haven't met this person. You're too exhausted. You're tired. You're unhappy. So in those vibrations, you're not going to get, what is this? You see, receive. You're not going to receive the change of what the universe is trying to bring you. That's why the universe, thank you, angels, is telling you, make time for self-care. Revive yourself. Get your vitality back. Get your joy. Get your bliss. Look at joy and bliss for change in your future now. Have the confidence to push forward and to look forward towards your future. Do you, first house, okay? The way that you are projecting yourself out right now is the way that you need to project yourself out to bring in this deep commitment or person, okay? You can't meet no new person or the person of your manifestation looking tired and worn down, right? Woo, yep, there it go. Wake up call, when I tell you. This is my Taurus card, too. Some of you see that moon there? We just had one a couple of days. Either you had some type of health scare, a wake-up call, the secret was revealed. You noticed that you're going through this transformation. Something that you needed to know came out as a wake-up call. Maybe you gathered or got some type of new information. This could be a wake-up call where you got the realization that you need to do better for yourself, to revive yourself, to recharge your batteries, to get some rest. Okay, some of you may keep waking up around the same time every morning. That also is a spiritual wake-up call between 3 and 5 a.m. Yes, some of you also keep getting up early in the morning, okay, and going back to bed late at night. And this is why you're not getting any rest. Okay, yes. But the full moon, again, like I say, some type of wake-up call is coming. Hey, Linda. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's my Linda from New York. Okay, wake-up call is something that's over a completion. Please remember, y'all, too, that we keep completing cycles. It's not that you just complete one cycle and it's over. No. We complete a lot of cycles in everything when it comes to our destiny and our fate and synchronicity to our karma. You're going to complete one cycle and meet somebody else. You're going to complete that cycle and meet somebody else. Okay? Not until you're more closer to ascension that you finally complete cycles and you don't get another love person. Okay? So now that you know that knowledge, keep knowing that you may be in a cycle with somebody 10 years and then it may end. You may be in a cycle for 3 or 5 years with somebody and then it end. But your wake-up call is to know when the cycle is over and not to keep repeating it with the same person. Okay? Because the wake-up call is that it's time for me to go. It's over. It's completed. It's time for a new cycle in my life. If that's the case, then some of you will still be in the 5th grade, right? You completed 5th, that was a cycle. 6th, 7th, 8th, you understand what I'm saying? So you complete cycles in your life and you keep moving on to the next cycle. Some of you think that because you got married, that was your cycle and you completed it. Not all the time. Not if that wasn't the person that was your fate. You understand? Because you're trying to make it your fate, don't mean it was your fate. You made it your karma. That's the difference of source, the wheel, and you. Of you understanding your divine life purpose of what karma and fate is. Okay? Of understanding what cycles in your life needs to begin and what needs to start. There also could be self-starting cycles and self-ending cycles when it comes to you and when it comes to people in your life dealing with partnerships. Like I told you, a wake-up call. Now, if you already went through this and experienced this, then the wake-up call is that you got a new cycle starting in a new partnership. The wheel. For some of you, your wake-up call is that a cycle in your life dealing with somebody is about to end. You're about to do first house. It can be for a while. Or for some of you, it may be immediate that you get a new partner. It's not about timing. Oh, I need to stay single on my watch. Hey, naturally, I need to stay single on my watch for exactly 6.5 years before I decide to go into a new relationship. No, it's not about that. It's not about how long you keep yourself single. Okay? It's not about that. It's about the quality of the care of your own power that you sit in, okay? Between leaving and completing a cycle, if it's about partnership, and starting a new one. Because the lesson that you just learned from that old one, you're taking that insight and that wisdom to you into a new partnership. So now you have an addition to your checklist of what you understand, see, what you won't put up with, what you won't allow, what you won't do, etc. Okay? Because you didn't have those on the checklist before you finished the last previous one before that. So, God speaks to you through people. You are an ambassador of grace for one another. Somebody is coming to you as part of your wake-up call here. Because it's time for your love and compassion to come in. You have to keep experiencing love and compassion with another human being. We were not made to be single or to stay single, right? We were built or made or created actually for procreation, okay, as couples, but love and compassion is how we live as humans. Partnership, yes, is how we show and exude love to each other, whether we're in a marriage commitment, the society, living together, okay, common law marriage, all of that other stuff, right? But it's still about love and compassion is who we are as humans. So you have to have somebody in your energy for love and compassion. Don't let this other person or your ex tell you that nobody's going to love you the way they loved you. Come on, man. No. What is your own perception? That's what you need to look at. Okay? Not somebody else's advice or opinion. All right, let me throw out your last card. Thank y'all so much for joining today. I guess let's check a gate and a timing real quick. Ooh, that was quick. All right, bottom of the deck is, there you go. Yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. That's what I just told you. Wake up call that either you're leaving something. Okay? Yes. Yes. Or you're about to start. This is your door. And this looks like a church door to me. A stranger's grace. Where I just seen stranger? You are ambassadors of grace for one another. God speak to you through people. It may be you that will speak of love and compassion as an ambassador to help to soothe somebody else's spirit here. Okay? Or it can be somebody that's going to speak it to you. Please remember, you're not the only ambassador that shows and have and wants to exude love and compassion. It's just that a lot of us, coming from our past as a life lesson, we didn't get it in that particular person. But don't put it on everybody else that other people still don't have that to show and to give. Okay? Because the stranger, grace, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Now, your ego is in reverse, so a lot of you are not fearing the danger of partnership coming in right now. I feel that you're not underestimating the kindness of people still out here. Like I just said, you still know and feel that it is love and compassion out here. You're understanding that now. Like I say, it's not about the love and compassion. It was just the person who did not show it and give it to you. So don't blame love. Blame the person that was not giving it to you. Okay? The same with marriage. Marriage is not the fault because your first marriage or second marriage didn't work. It was the person you chose as karma to marry. Okay? Timing. Ooh, some of you topping out. Let that ego die. So that your new love can come in. I need a tip out. Some of you are about to leave a situation. It can be somebody you just been fooling around with, dating, hooking up with. Letting them take your power. Yes. The wake-up call is here. Because some of you are hearing that stranger's grace or that call. That something deeper is coming around the corner for you. So you can't be too much tied up with that hookup. Okay? Yes. 5, which is a 10. Today's date, when you add it up, another completion. Let me get another one. I need another tip out. This is in reverse, which is 22. They came out yesterday. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 22. That could be in the month of May. Don't ask me why. That's what I hear. 22 also could be 20 weeks, which will be 5 more months. So that is May, June, July, August, September. I did say that. So between now and September, you're going to continue to get this wake-up call, giving you time to recharge, revitalize yourself, put yourself back in your power, okay? To keep doing things that make you feel secure, to get you on that track, to help you to release this ego and control issues. Some of you say, I don't got no control issues. Yes, you do. Okay? We all got control issues. And just let things flow. The wheel here. Now, I said that Jupiter is going retrograde in June. June through September. June, July, August, September. I think. June through September will be retrograde for Jupiter. Okay? Now, this also could be into the time that we have an eclipse. So if that's the case, make sure you remember this video. Put it in your like it, so it'll be in your liked videos and you can come back and watch it. Okay, because you can get a wake-up call. Yeah, because this kind of looked like an eclipse moon here. Okay, so if you don't do the work now, when that eclipse hit, I believe we got one in June and possibly September. that wake-up call, you're going to see something that's going to help you to eclipse that person out anyway. And this can be why the lightning is here, that all of a sudden when that happens, you immediately go back into your power. Because whatever this is, or whatever the situation is, somebody is still doing something behind your back. Now, if you're just friends with this person, that's cool. You know, you're just an outside party. But it's also, it's you're realizing that even with outside party affairs, you're losing your power. And you need to stay more in your power as this wake-up call, because you got you got new love, compassion, and deep commitment. Okay, that's supposed to be reawakening your lost hopes. But if you're still in a rival or upset or jealous or hurt or envy, forgiveness heals here. Okay, not settling your heart, then your lost hopes are not going to reawaken for this stranger's grace to come in. You understand? Thank y'all. Okay. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this long video. Make sure you go and get up to date with yesterday's, because it leads into this one. And when I get to my laptop tonight, any other reading that is familiar with this one, I'll put it at the end. Okay, as a suggestion video. If I don't do it today, it'll be up by tomorrow. But still, you know, even go back in this time last year videos and see what I said. Okay, remember that time is an illusion. So just because I gave you this now, it could be more messages that you need to hear this time last year. Okay, so go back and watch those videos. Make sure you also are watching your Venus, your Jupiter, your ascendant, and your moon. Okay, don't watch your sun sign. Your sun sign is in reverse. You need to pay attention to your moon, your Venus, and your Jupiter. Okay, and watch your second house zodiac sign, not your sun. Okay, all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.